Hi, welcome back. In the last video, we looked at parallel lines and proportional parts, and we talked about how when you have parallel lines that are cutting a transversal, or if you have parallel lines inside a triangle, then your sides or your transversals will be divided into proportional parts, and we said consistency is definitely the key here when you're setting up your proportions. Okay? But now I want to talk about an easy error tip. Okay? This triangle proportionality theorem only works for the non-parallel sides. Okay? If I'm ever working with CD, or if I'm working with FB, or if I'm working with AE, this proportionality theorem is not going to work. Okay? When you're working with the parallel segments on the triangles, you're going to have to go back to where you have to look at your triangles individually. So I'm going to have a small triangle, a medium triangle, and a large triangle. Okay? And so let's look at what I mean by that. When I look at number 1, it says AE over CD is equal to, it wants me to finish the proportion, okay? Or complete the ratio on this side of the proportion. Okay? So AE, let's see where AE is. AE is the bottom. So again, it's one of the parallel parts. So that's not going to necessarily work for what we're working with here. Okay? But let's see what we're making it match with. So AE and CD. So I'm looking at those two bottom pieces, and then that's going to match with, it says GE. And then what's the other piece that goes with it? Okay? So if I were to think of this instead of as this one picture, if I thought of it as 3 triangles, so if I have my small triangle, G, D, and C, and then I have my medium triangle, which is G, F, and B, and then I have the whole big triangle, which is A, G, E. When we're working with the parallel sides, we really want to split our triangle and look and see what's supposed to match, and that'll help us stay consistent. So if I'm working with AE, that's going to be the bottom of my big triangle, over CD, that's going to be the bottom of my small triangle, and so this is on the top and this is on the bottom. Then I've got GE on top. So what is the corresponding part that matches with GE? So I've got the bottom to the bottom equals the right side to the right side, GD. Okay? Let's look at let's go sideways. Let's go to number 3. All right, when I look at number 3, this time I'm working with GA. So GA is this whole left side. So GA is this whole left side over CF, just the middle piece. Now, neither one of these are the parallel sides. So that means I just have to stay consistent with the other transversal or the other side. So I'm going to know what is going to go on top of D to B. So D to B is right here. So what's going to be the matching piece? I'm missing this whole piece that matches, right? I'm missing this piece here. Okay, so GE is the piece that's missing. Let's look at number 2. I know my numbers I went across instead of down, but that's okay. All right, I have from A to F, which is right here. I'm going to mark it in blue, over F to C, which is again this middle piece, F to C, so I've got this bottom piece to the middle piece, equals what to BD? So look at my blue segments and see what's missing. I have this bottom to the middle is going to equal what to the middle? Well, the bottom, right? So bottom to middle equals bottom to middle, so EB is the piece that I'm missing. Okay? And if I put EB or BE, it's the same segment, so it doesn't matter which order I put them in as long as I'm using capital letters, because those letters are the labels for the points, and points are always capitals. Okay? All right, when I look at the last one, CD, CD is one of my parallel lines, so I'm not going to use this picture. I'm going to use these 3 pictures. Anytime I'm working with a parallel line, I want to split up my pictures. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at CD, which is this one here, the parallel side, and FB, which is this one here, my parallel side, and I'm going to compare that to GC, which is the left side. And what is that going to match with? It's going to match with GF. Okay? Because on this one, it'd be real simple to say, okay, if I'm working with GC, I'm actually going to get a brighter color so you can see how easy it would be to make the mistake. If I said, okay, CD, that's this one here, and FB, that's this one here, and then GC, that's this one here, it would be real tempting to go, okay, this one goes with this one, so the top goes with the middle, so the top goes with the middle, CF. But it's not CF, because it needs to be the whole side. It needs to be GF, okay? So make sure that you're not making that mistake. It's the whole bottom of the small to the bottom of the middle equals the left side of the small to the whole left side of the medium, okay? So that is GF, okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we're going to look at another proportionality theorem that we have, and that's going to be a new vocabulary word, mid-segment of a triangle. Okay, so make sure you come back for that. Thank you so much for watching.